I get to that, you will notice that these different members, so all of these are called rafters, but you will also notice they are evenly spaced. It should be, but I try to put it equal, but some still look a little bigger. But your rafters, when you place in rafters, they should be evenly spaced. So you have from one rafter to the other, if your distance is 600, the next one will be 600 and 600 and 600. If your rafters are 750, it should be 750 from end by 750, 750, and so on. All right? So let's do the one. We'll do a one-line diagram first, and then after we're going to do the thicknesses of these rafters. Sometimes they might ask you to sketch a gable roof or a hip and valley as a one-line diagram. So you should understand one-line diagram. So this here is the one-line diagram. Now the rafters, as I said, they're spaced. Usually you will see on your exams, they will say to you rafters are spaced CRS on CRS. Okay, so on CRS meaning on center. Let me put. So please put on if you have your phone and then my phone. Right, so either you have on centers or you will see C/C. Whenever they give you this, it means that the center of one rafter, so the center here to the center here is whether it's 600, whether it's 800, whether it's 900. This one here, 900, 900, and so on. So once you see this term on centers, they may not give you the whole word center, but they will say CRS meaning on, so on center. So note that as well, please. So your rafters will be spaced evenly, whatever the distance is. So let's say I want my rafters to be spaced at 600. I'm going to from here, 600. So this is a one-line diagram. This is how your rafter would look. Now, if in the process of placing the rafters, you realize that one is smaller, that's also okay. Because you would not always get them, depending on the length, to give you all of them evenly. However, it should not be uneven. So you don't want some, which is 600, some, because when you're doing buildings, you want to be able to cost. So you want to be able to cost your structure. So if it is spaced evenly, I know, okay, I only need 10 rafters here. So this 10 and this here, another 10. So I need 20 rafters plus I might say, okay, in case one get damaged and so on, I buy additional 2, right? So you want them to be spaced evenly so you know exactly how much in terms of costing. So your rafters are spaced here, one rafter, another, and so on. So if your rafters are 600, then you make sure that they all at 600, both sides, so both ways. Same thing would happen here, and your rafters, you will notice here, they are aligned. So your rafters should be aligned and not staggered. You don't want a rafter here and then one coming here, because remember what you're trying to do is to be able to secure your roof properly, right? So you have a rafter on this side, it will correspond to the rafter on this side. This one on this side will correspond with this one here, and so on and so forth, right? So these will go down this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. So these rafters, this here we know that this here is our ridge, so R. We know that this here is our fascia board, and these here are our rafters, but these rafters are called common rafters. They are common rafters, and why they call it common? They're rafters that are attached from the ridge board to the fascia board. Once that rafter is attached from the ridge to to the fascia board, these boards are called common rafters. Once your rafters are attached from the ridge to the fascia board, it doesn't matter which type of roof that we're looking at, whether it's a hip roof, whether it's a hip and valley, but once that rafter is touching ridge and fascia, those two areas together, ridge and fascia, these rafters are called common rafters. So you'll have a test coming up where you have to identify the different group members. So I'll let you know when you have that test. So all of these here are all one to all of these here are common rafters. All of these are common rafters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all common rafters. If your roof is like this, it's still able, you will have the same effect. Remember we looked at this. So we'll have it's like this. This here is the ridge. This is your fascia board. You have more rafters. This way. Rafter, 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 rafter. Here shorter. Rafter. This will come here. This may